Well, the beast cards have arrived. They're stocking them up. They're getting ready for their rollout. Oh, yeah, they're going to give them to your animals, and they're going to give them to you. Everybody's going to go around with one of those beast cards. Here's a picture of one from the UK. Isn't that pretty neat? Now, you can see the beast card, and they're for special glasses only. You should have bought those special glasses, so it's for your eyes only. And I would have sold them to you for $3,000, but, they're kind of high. And if any YouTuber censors or people that look through videos, you want a pair of those glasses, just make sure you send me $3,000. There you go. You do know that if you get the Beast card, you'll have it in a card for your wallet, and then later it'll be digitized. You'll get one that looks like a chip on a card, and then they will have to give you one for either your forehead or your hand, and that may come. But shouldn't we stop it at its source, or should we embrace it? That's a question for you to decide. I know the answer, but do you? Now, this cow card is so important that President Trump, he signs an order to put Americans at the head of the line and vows to work with the world. It's going to help tracking everyone who has or does not have the cow card. Now, notice the official seal over at the right-hand corner of the Beast card. Notice it. Why not just get standardized? You can buy these reminders. You can buy them, in bulk. Why do you have to make a special one with a seal, like a seal of approval? And when it get more fancier, maybe it'll be holograms and holographic images in the later future. But look at it. Get used to it, because you may not be able to go into the store without it. You may not be able to go into the hospital without it. You may not be able to buy or sell without it. Get used to it. It's going to happen. While everyone is concerned about the elections, this is taking place. We should have been more aware, and we should stop it, nip it in the bud. You still might wonder, why a card, to put important data on? There's going to be digitized somewhere in a computer, and the offices where you first got your card, they'll be emailing you. They'll be calling you. We have a place ready for you. Will you please come in? This is a reminder. How many reminders do we need? What about just tie a yellow ribbon around our little finger and say, this is the reminder. This is when you need to come back. Now, who's going to be going into your wallet every time and looking? When's that due? When's that due? Oh, I got to look. And what if you don't have it? And your job says you got to have it. We want to see it before you work here. We got to make sure that you got your Beast card. Well, you might say, well, I got this other card. It looks just as good. If you want to see a reminder card, I got one. Well, what about that one? They go, no. You see that little print up there? You see the big CD? You see that up there in the right-hand corner? It's got to be like that. And you got to have one just like mine, or you can't work here. Now you might be saying, Larry, you're just taking it a little too far. It's just a little reminder. Don't get so blown out of proportion. But I'm not the one blowing it out of proportion. It'll be your government that'll be blowing it out of proportion. Now the government has said that this will be optional. This is not to be forced upon people. It's optional. But like somebody already pointed out, it won't be the government forcing you to take the Beast card. It'll be airlines, grocery stores, ride-share services, banks, and other essential businesses withholding services from you if you cannot produce your Beast card. Well, we'll just have to see. I remember Social Security when they said, well, that won't be used as an ID. It's just for the government's use. And yet, we find driver's license with Social Security number. First thing they ask you in the bank, what's your Social Security number? Social Security number today is so prevalent in society, you can't even get a job without giving it out. It's a number where you have to use for many different purposes, but you'll end up using it one way or another. Well, there's Larry Zorro. You know, it might have seemed a little cryptic to you, but I think most of you that have ears to hear and eyes to see will understand what I'm getting at. We're living in times where everybody meddles into everybody else's business, and we gotta be a little secretive. This is Larry Zorro. See you later. Bye.